This is part 3 because I'm going to make this. This is going to get out. This has got to be a healing for somebody because I keep getting too many interruptions. So we walked to the homeless shelter, and there, shout out to George. He was the manager of the homeless shelter. He gave us a room, covers, clothes. We were taken care of until we stayed there until I got my own apartment. Mind you, once we got in there, my mom would come and pick us up and take up our house, but she'd bring us back. During this whole period, these months, I haven't heard from my husband at the time because we were still married. I haven't heard anything. Get my spot. And guess who come back? Sorry, didn't mean to do it, and all kind of lies. So I accepted him back because, mind you, I didn't know I left my mama's house, went to Uncle Sam's house, left Uncle Sam's house, and went into my ex-husband's house. So I didn't know about being independent. I didn't know the power of no. You can't come back. He stayed there for about maybe a month, and he was gone again. And this time, I let it go. I didn't seek it. I didn't pray for it. I just let it go. It is what it is. I had made up in my mind and in my heart that wherever he want to be, let him be. And I find out years later that he did go back to where they had put our stuff outside the road, and he had gotten his stuff because he didn't want his stuff to get rained on. Mind you, we had children together. He didn't want his stuff to get rained on. He could have left mine, but you could have at least taken your children's stuff when you got your stuff. He got his stuff and went back to his mama's house and told his mama that I had put him out. Yep. So of course, you know me, I done matured now and got some sense. I corrected that situation. When I learned it, I went directly to the source. I went directly to her and told her, look, this is what happened. She didn't even know. She didn't even know. Well, that's just the toxicity of our relationship. So when I talk about my mother and the separation from her, you've got to realize my point of view. Because when I tell something, I'm going to tell my side and their side, and I'm not going to leave anything to doubt. In what I say, I can back it up. I have no problem with that. That's why if you'll notice when I'm recording and I say scripture, I never give chapter and verse. That's up to you to do your homework to check me and find the word for yourself so that you will know. Because sometimes you can't go on the word of a person. You have to get into the word for yourself. This person said this, let me check this out. Find the scripture, and you may get a different revelation than me. But the purpose is for you to seek it out. Google it, KJV, NIV, prayer, whatever it takes for you to get your revelation of what I've said. But like I said in this recording, you know, the toxicity is deep. And so I have to separate. Sometimes I have to put her on the street. Sometimes I have to allow her in the driveway. Other times on the porch. But even fewer times in the house. In my sacred place. My place of zen where I let my guard down. I don't let everybody in there. I can't afford to. Because I don't know the purpose. Only God knows the thoughts and the intents of the heart of man. And now the scripture, if you go to research, look it up. But that is just me being transparent. Asking the question, if anybody has been in that situation or in that situation, I can't be the only one. I can't be the only one. And for years, I thought that God would punish me for that. But he won't, because God would rather we have our sanity and love him and trust him than to be caught up in something that can be detrimental to our walk with him. He's a loving God. He's an understanding God. And he will allow things to happen just for, he already knows, but it's for us to know, to find out, to seek out, and trust him and know him. That's my transparent moment. It took me 3 recordings, and I'm gonna post it despite the interruptions, because that somebody needed to hear that it's okay to walk away. It's okay to walk away. My greatest gift that God had me to learn was the gift of goodbye. I can wrap it up in a beautiful bow and give it to you and not think any more about it. You won't lose a night of sleep, won't hesitate, and block. My block game is on point. Because see, I block and then I delete. Because everybody doesn't need to have access to me. Especially when you're there for the wrong reasons. If I haven't heard from you in a year or a month, why call now? You don't need access. You don't need access. And it's okay. It's okay to walk away. It is okay. Ashe.